Hello, my name is Representative Pam Powers Hanley, and I represent LD9 in Tucson in the Arizona House. Today is March 9, 2022. Today's video is about wasting time in the Arizona Legislature. Now, if you've ever come down to the legislature or if you have watched us on video, you'll know that some days we are super busy and we might even be working all night long and debating, and there's all kinds of flurry. Other days we hardly do anything at all, but there's always stuff happening up here. So what I'm talking about today, as far as wasting time, are bills that are either duplicate bills or sort of the same bills. So you often hear about mirror bills in the legislature. So a mirror bill is when a senator and a representative run exactly the same language in their respective houses. So let's say there's an SB 1001 and it's exactly like HB 2001. And with a mirror bill, what happens usually, but not all the time these days, what usually happens is if SB 1001 passes the Senate first, when HB 2001 is heard in the House, there will be a substitution. So they will get rid of the House bill and we will vote on the Senate bill. So that sort of makes sense, but still, those mirror bills went through all the committees in both houses. Sometimes they get different amendments because the House and the Senate are different. They have different personalities, different members, different House chairs, different Senate chairs of those committees. And so it gets to be kind of a mess. But what's even worse than the mirror bills are the bills that are duplicates, but just a little bit different, because then you really have to study these. And so my example for today is a set of bills that is going through the House and the Senate. There's 8 bills. There's 4 sets of 2 bills. There's a bill, and then there's a ballot referral for each one of these. And so it deals with property tax exemptions for veterans. And so all of them fix the property tax for veterans. And what's going on with veterans is that veterans and other homeowners already get a homeowner's rebate of 50%. This gives them an exemption for their disability. And so what they're doing with the veterans is that they're going to change it from 50% to whatever percent they're disabled. So if they're 100% disabled, they'll get more of a property tax break. And then there are some other things in this bill. And so Representative Carter has a set, which is HB 2454 and HCR, the ballot referral, HCR 2017. This was a set of bills that was worked out with the counties. So I have no problem with this. This is not a new exemption. It's just changing the exemption that's already existing. But the problem is that there's 3 other sets. Senator Mesnard has a set that's like Carter's, but a little bit different. And so his is SB 1095 and SCR 1011. That went through 2 Senate committees, passed the Senate, has gone through 1 House committee, and is stuck in rules. Also, Senator Wendy Rogers and Representative Payne have mirror bills. She has SB 1034 and SCR 1009. He has HB 2665 and HCR 2027. And so hers went through 3 committees, but never got to the floor of the Senate. His passed the House and is in the Senate. And so you can see, we have these 8 bills wandering around. 1 set's dead. The other 3 sets are still alive. And it's like, why are we doing this? Here we have 4 different, all Republican, representatives and senators who are working on the same issue, but obviously didn't talk to each other. In committee, when I asked Senator Mesnard about these other versions, he claimed not to know that there were 3 other legislators who were doing sort of the same thing that he was doing. And it's like, think about the staff time. Somebody had to write up those bills. Somebody had to duplicate them. Somebody had to put them on the RTS system. Somebody had to distribute the papers to the legislators. We had to learn about them in a staff briefing. We had to debate them in committee. We debated them on the floor of the House. People are debating them in the Senate. You can see how the amount of staff time and legislator time just snowballs, not to mention constituents who are logging in on RTS on all these bills. So I don't get this. I don't know why these people are not forced to work together and come up with one version of what they want to do instead of having 8 bills that we have to hear and only 2 of them are necessary. We are also seeing in the House these days that sometimes mirror bills are not being consolidated. So mirror bills are allowed both to progress through both houses and all the committees. And it's like, why are we doing this? I mean, the mirror bills are the same, but these other bills that are a little bit different, these may conflict with each other. So, there's going to have to be some sort of work done to collapse them together. And so it's just a big waste of time that could be accomplished up front if people actually talk to each other and work together. And you'll note, these are all Republicans. These are 4 Republican bills, 4 sets of Republican bills that are being heard. Democratic bills, we're lucky if we get 1 heard every once in a while, not 8, with 6 of them being unnecessary.